Hey Erica, so thanks for the question. I think we still have, I think you always have dreams. I mean, I think each of us personally, but also with, you know, with the entire band. I think there are, you know, so many things we still want to do. We still want to go to Australia. We've never been there. I think we still want to make, you know, a movie, kind of. And maybe make like some score music for that. I think that's something we would be interested in. And then we want to write and produce for other people. I think we're gonna go, you know, more into that. And we still want to win a Grammy. That didn't happen yet. So.
But you're talking more about goals, like realistic goals.
Yeah.
Rather than dreams. I think a dream. I mean, it's always important to have dreams, and I think we have like more dreams on a personal level, I guess, than on. I mean, I want to have an own country, for example. That's like a dream of mine. I want to have like an own country that's named after you know Tom Cowlitz, King.
No, but it's like what I said is like dreams with, you know, the band, like stuff.
Yeah, but
like going to Tokyo, that was a dream for us, and we,
yeah,
you know, and we managed to do that, you know.
Exactly.
So I mean.
No, but I'm just saying like winning a Grammy is more a realistic goal for the next album.
Hopefully.
Rather than a dream.
Hey Larissa, thanks for your question. We kind of just went in the studio and it happened. Like we didn't, you know, necessarily plan a change in the music. We just knew we needed a break after the last album, and we knew we don't want to do, you know, another album that just sounds like the albums before. So we just kind of took a break from the music in general, and then I think the goal with that album was to make music that I would listen to, or we would listen to personally. Like we would like put it on when we want to go to a party, or we would even want to hear it in a nightclub or at a bar or whatever. So we just want to make an album that reflected our personal style and the way we changed over the years. So it just kind of happened automatically. We just wanted to make music that makes us happy first before we can make other people happy, and that turned out to be, you know, more electronic. And I think that's our way. That's just what we're comfortable with.
And the great thing about it was there were no barriers or something like that. We just kind of like did what we wanted to do. I mean, I mean, there are people that want to like get into it, and then there are people. I remember like we sent our first song for the album Stormy Weather. We sent it to, you know, some of our people, and everyone hated it. And everyone was like, oh, I don't know if that's the sound for the band, and we don't think it's great, and blah blah blah. And so some people wanted to like keep us away from that and rather go with the, you know, expected way and with the expected music, what the people want to hear from us. So I guess every time you get creative and you go with your guts, you kind of you know, take a chance, because you never know if the people are gonna like it as much as you do. So, but we just said we want to do it. Like fuck it. Like the people didn't like it, but we're like we love it. It's like our sound. It's what we want to make, and we feel good about it. So we just, you know, we just did it. That felt great, Sue. Sue Cowlitz.
Sue Cowlitz. Yeah, that felt amazing. Yeah, for me it's like it's crazy that, like, you know, so many people like vote for us, and there are great people nominated with us every time, and it still feels crazy like winning those awards, and we appreciate it a lot. Yeah. It's like it just makes, you know, everything a little brighter, and we're like so happy when we get, like, you know, when we hear stuff like that in between, and we're like in our busy days preparing, you know, our tour and stuff, and then, you know, we get that message and someone calls us up, or we see it online, and people are like, oh wow, you won an award, and we're like, fuck, I want to be in Italy. I want to go back and, you know, be there and say thank you. I just, you know, I just wish we could like always go to all the countries and see everyone and stuff, but yeah, still, it's still nice, even though we can't, you know,
we're planning coming back to Europe right now, so
yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Hey Elizabeth, so the first thing that comes in mind when we think about Brazil, Tom.
Nice asses.
No, you kind of, yeah, you kind of think about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think about like pretty
booties,
pretty girls and pretty people.
No, I mean, I remember like the show we had. I think that was probably our first show on the last Latin America tour. Our first day was in Brazil. And I still remember the hotel, still remember the excitement, and it was great. And it was a great kickoff for the tour we played in 2011. I hope it's going to be just as good this time.
I think about like nice weather and nice people.
And obviously the World Cup, it was in Brazil, right? So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about too.
Letitia or Leticia, thank you for your question. I don't think about that name anymore, to be honest. Like you don't, you know, the name is just there, and we had had the idea at one point in the career, but you don't.
It's like a tattoo. Once you have it, you don't question it anymore. It's not like
like you don't think about it anymore. I don't ever think about the name anymore. For me, it's just like
I just still like the sound of it very much. I think it's still one of the best names out there, but I don't really think about it anymore.
No, me neither.